calcium and of course magnesium, so vital. 5 minutes of our final presentation, easy to swallow, no hard work, it's not a horse pill. It's so essential. Andrew, an all-natural formula. We gotta have this for our bone health.
Well, calcium is critical for bone health. Magnesium is critical for the health of virtually every system in our body.
Right.
It's a mineral that affects muscle contraction, our ability to use our muscles. It affects cardiac rhythm. Our heart, of course, is a muscle. You could hear Lincoln barking in the background.
Hi, Lincoln.
So when you're looking at our calcium, you could look at our calcium intensive care, but our CalMag intensive care is definitely a way to get the benefits of calcium, but also the benefits of magnesium. And the benefits of magnesium go far beyond the benefits to your bone. Magnesium, as I said, is critical for the brain, critical for the nervous system, critical for muscle contraction, critical for heart health and healthy rhythm, cardiac rhythm. So you don't, as long as you're getting your calcium, you might as well get it with magnesium. It's essentially the same price as our calcium intensive care is on its own. And in a moment, we're going to talk about two products that relate directly to this. But the most important thing to remember about calcium and magnesium is that they don't have to be a miserable product. They don't have to be a rock hard tablet. And as I often say, when you look at a rock, if you're outside and you see a rock on the ground, what is that? That's a dense mass of minerals. When you make a tablet out of calcium or magnesium, what is that? It's a dense mass of minerals. It is the most ridiculous way to deliver a supplement is to make people swallow rocks. And that's why they're difficult to swallow. They're difficult on our stomach. The only way to deliver these ingredients that tend to be less than adequately soluble is to put them in a form that makes them more soluble, and that's a fine powder. We all know that a fine powder, it's like dropping a sugar cube into iced tea, but putting an ultrafine powder in, it disappears on the surface. That sugar cube will sit on the bottom for a while. That's the same concept. If you make it a fine powder, you make it absorbable, you deliver the benefits. That's what we do here. And best of all, you eliminate the problems too, the upset stomach, difficult swallowing, things like that.
The size I just poured out was the 1,200 caps. We've not seen that since 2021, so it's been 2 years since we've offered this specialty size, which again, just makes your dollar go even further. I wanna show you the today's special pricing, which is also expiring. This is the last presentation of Andrew and I being able to show off these crazy good values. The 60 caps, the 250, the 500, and then that special 1,200 capsule size for today normally would be $179. We're doing it for $89.90. In fact, Andrew, looking at this now, I can get more than double the amount. Normally, for $89.90, I'd get 500 capsules for the same price. I'm getting 1,200.
Yeah, it is one of those products that when you do the math, we're looking at something that's 7 cents, I believe, a capsule. Yeah. And it's another one of those products. And provide me with the feedback if it's a good idea. Glucosamine and chondroitin, we have a version that's a powder that you can put in smoothies or yogurt or breakfast cereal, things like that. It's not to go in water because it's not soluble in water. But our calcium magnesium intensive care, same thing. It'll mix brilliantly with your smoothie. It won't mix with water, but it'll mix brilliantly with your smoothie. So it's something that we could make this even more affordable with a 1,200 capsule equivalent of powder. But it's even today to think 1,200 capsules. I try to get things as close as I can to a dime a capsule, and sometimes we succeed in getting it under a dime a capsule. In this case, about 7 cents a capsule, which is amazing.
I want to read one review, just one that stands out at the top of the pile because it kind of says it all. This is Chuck from New Jersey. Calcium Magnesium Intensive Care is the best calcium on the market. It doesn't make me feel sick. When I stop taking it, I feel a big difference in my bones. I'm 51 now and need it. I can't live without it. It's a lifesaver. With a 4.7 star rating, a lot of people do not like the calcium products out there. This, as you can see, so highly reviewed. I know we're running at a breakneck speed, but we wanted to squeeze in as much as we could so people could take advantage of these one-day only prices. So glucosamine and chondroitin, the amazing turmeric, and of course calcium magnesium. Andrew, any final words on this one?
I was just going to say that we are unique in that we do these Today Specials, and they really are Today Specials because they don't happen again for a year.
Yes.
So you won't see this pricing on glucosamine chondroitin or with UC2 as well, the undenatured type 2 collagen. You won't see a Today Special on turmeric. You won't see a Today Special on calcium magnesium intensive care for at least a year. So this pricing is, we'll have a monthly special in about 6 months. That's how we rotate our calendar. So this is a great time to try it or save on it.
And as you would imagine, we're really busy. If you can go to hsn.com, it'll be your fastest way to jump to the front of the line. But if phoning is easier, that's